Thursday, March 6th, the Helsinki Philharmonic welcomes two of the stars of the Lahti Symphony Orchestra, conductor Dalia Stasevska and pianist Elina Vehele, playing music about new worlds, including old and new composers. Uh, Dalia Stasevska is the conductor and chief conductor and artistic director at the Lahti Symphony Orchestra, which is also in Finland, like Helsinki is. It's not a big town. It's only about 120,000 people in Lahti, but it has a history of being connected with Sibelius and all of that, and it's a fine orchestra. And the pianist Elina Vehele, she has been a star with that orchestra since she was a kid. She was born in the U.S., but then her parents moved to Finland, where they raised her. 12 years old, she made her orchestral debut with the Lahti Symphony Orchestra and was then chosen as the orchestra's quote-unquote young master soloist. She appears regularly with all the Finnish orchestras, but she's also played with the Houston Symphony, the Vancouver Symphony, Dortmund, Strasbourg, Spanish Radio Orchestra, etc. She's since 2023. Now that she's grown up, she's the artistic director of the Naantali Music Festival, and she does a lot of premieres of. Well, I've said this before. When composers start writing music for you, then you know you've made it as a musician. And the composers, Aulis Salinen wrote a chamber concerto for her. Curtis Smith wrote a double concerto for her. Jaakko Kuusisto wrote a violin concerto for her. And Kalevi Aho wrote a concerto for her too, all of which she premiered. So these are two musicians who know each other. In fact, last year, Dalia Stasevska and Vehele collaborated on a project with the BBC Symphony Orchestra because she's the principal. Stasevska is the principal guest conductor at the BBC, and they were doing works by Missy Mazzoli, who's included in what they're going to be playing. So what will they be playing? This is sort of space music to a certain extent, but new worlds, meaning out there and here. So they'll be doing Mazzoli's Sinfonia for orbiting spheres, Musa's concerto for violin and orchestra, and Vehele will, of course, be playing there. Then they'll be doing a part of Corigliano's violin concerto, the Red Violin, the Chaconne from that, and Vehele will play that too. Then in the second half, they'll do Dvorak's Symphony No. 9 from the New World. So that kind of new world. I think this is going to be one of these concerts where the conductor and the soloist are really, really playing well together. They know each other. They have performed together in the past. That's always a good sign.